Let me show you how to make a creamy shower gel that is thick and skin friendly for kids and also for sensitive skin. Now, you can also use this shower gel as a base for your other shower gel products. You can use it for your whitening shower gel, hydrating shower gel, whatever shower gel you want to use it for. Also, watch to the end while I show you how to turn this into this. Okay, so if you like to see how I made this and made sure it was very, very jelly, please keep on watching. Hi, Flawless Skin Gangs. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I did this kind of videos, and it's been a while I even put out any video at all. But I'm going to give you all the gist and what has been happening behind the scene. But today, I have a beautiful product to show you guys. I want to show you how to make a creamy, kids skin friendly, sensitive skin friendly shower gel. Now, for starters, you need a beaker and a measuring scale, and then we're going to use SCI. SCI is sodium cocoyl isotonate. It is a mild anionic surfactant that is derived from coconut. It provides a very gentle cleansing and it creates a creamy foam feel on the skin. If you're using the powder, you want to make sure you're doing this in an open space. Don't do it in a confined space because the particles are really, really tiny and they can cause you to choke or something. So make sure you're wearing a respiratory mask, or you're doing it in an open environment that has enough air. Okay, I'm going to leave all the formula and recipe on the screen somewhere in the video, so just keep on watching. And next on our list is SLSA, which is sodium lauryl sarcosinate. Okay, and this will help give the product a thickness and that silky pearl look that you want. Together with SCI, they clean without stripping your skin and they make the product appear creamy white even before emulsification. Okay, so that's what we're going to be using next, and we're adding it into the surfactant phase. Mind you, this phase is the surfactant phase. Now the next ingredient we have is our Propylene Betaine. Okay, Coco Betaine is a co-surfactant that can help to reduce irritation. It helps to improve the foam stability and thickens the formula naturally. Okay, so we're going to add that into our beaker. Now, next, we're going to use propylene glycol, butylene glycol, or any other glycol that you have that will help to break down the surfactants properly and also act as a humectant for our product. We're also going to go ahead and add water, which is also acting as a humectant and solvent. Now we're also going to add glycerin. You can add your glycerin in this phase, or you can add your glycerin after at the cool down phase, but I added mine here. Glycerin is a humectant and it helps to attract water to the skin and makes the gel feel moisturizing. Okay, they also help to disperse the powder properly, like the SCI and the SLSA powder. Now go ahead and give this a thorough mix. Make sure you mix it properly and make sure you're wearing a mask while doing this, because you don't want the fumes all over your face and you inhaling it. Okay, so go ahead and mix this thoroughly. Make sure you give it a thorough mix. Now, after this, you're going to take a water bath and sit your beaker in it. Remember, you're using a beaker that is heat resistant. So sit your beaker in the water bath and put it on the heat on the stove. Now, we're going to take another beaker. This is going to be our emulsion phase. But in this emulsion phase, we're going to add our water and our oils together. Now, let me explain why I'm doing this. Because the batch that I'm doing is so small, I will not be able to, I don't want to waste my time and start doing the water and oil mixing. So I'm going to mix everything together, but you can definitely do it the regular way. Okay, I'm going to add my jojoba oil. You can add grapeseed oil, you can add rosehip oil, but I'm using jojoba oil for this. This is going to act as a moisturizer to help to keep my skin moisturized, and help to also form the creamy base. The next thing we're going to use is our Olive M1000. Okay, Olive M1000 is an emulsifier that will help to give us a creamy finish and just help to create our emulsion. Now, if you're going to use any other emulsifier, note that you may not get the same result, so make sure you're using exactly the same emulsifier I'm using here. Okay, now you're going to pop this also on your double boiler and allow it to heat up to at least 70 degrees Celsius. Both the surfactant phase and the emulsion phase should be around the same temperature. So you're going to heat this to about 70 to 80 degrees Celsius, and then you're going to do the next step. You're going to go on to stir this phase just to make sure all the emulsifiers are well dissolved and they're dissolving together, and then put it back on the double boiler until everything is dissolved and you have a creamy finish. Make sure you are checking the temperature so you don't exceed the required temperature. Now, this is what we have. Everything has dissolved. Like I said earlier, because this is a small batch, I'm not going to use an emulsion blender. I'm going to use my spatula or my spoon to mix it. It will take a while, but I'm going to do that regardless. Okay, so here we have 77 degrees Celsius. I'm going to go ahead now and use my spoon to try to create the emulsion. It's going to take a while, but just be patient because you don't want to overshare. If you use your emulsion blender, you're going to have too high a share for the product. It's just going to separate. So you want to use your hand to mix it until you see that everything is creamy and emulsified. You will know that it is emulsified when you see the product becomes a little shiny and very, very creamy. Okay, just keep doing it. You can do it for at least 1 minute or 1.5 minutes, and then do the next step. Now that we have our cream, you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but we have our cream very, very smooth and creamy. Now, because the cream is still a little bit hot, it still feels watery. As it cools down, it will become thicker. So you can see already how beautiful and creamy this product is. Now our surfactant phase is ready. It's very, very beautiful, right? Yeah. Now you want to make sure everything dissolves completely, otherwise your product will separate. Okay, you want to make sure you allow it dissolve completely. Here I'm going to leave it for a while so the bubbles can clear out, and when the bubble clears out, you would see a clear looking liquid gel or whatever jelly consistency. When it's cooled down, it becomes a lot jellier and clearer. Okay, so I'm going to leave it for a few minutes, maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour, to make sure that it is cleared. At that time, our cream would have also cooled down a lot. As you can see, as it's getting cool, it's thickening up. So while we're waiting for our surfactant phase and our emulsion phase to cool down and clear out, we're going to add our last phase, which is the cool down phase. So we're adding panthenol. Now at this stage, you can add panthenol, you can add licorice root extract, you can add niacinamide, but remember that this is a simple formula, simple recipe for kids and for sensitive skin. So we're not going too much on the ingredients, we're just using very simple products. Now I'm going ahead to add the panthenol into the surfactant phase because why not? It's just a small portion, right? And then I'm adding the water reserve that I kept for to dissolve it, I'm adding it back into the formula so that it doesn't you know throw off my formula, because remember, your formula has to be over 100%, like 100%. So I'm adding that to make it up. Now our cream has thickened up a lot. As you can see, it has thickened up so beautifully. This is also a moisturizer on its own that you can just use for your kids. Okay, you can use this for your kids um as a moisturizer, but here we're using it as the emulsion phase for this product. Now if you look closely up, surfactant phase has started clearing out, although we still have a little bubble on the surface, but that's fine. You can see that it has cleared out so much. You can see the clear liquid at the end. Now we're going to go ahead and mix this together. You're going to add your surfactant phase into the emulsion phase. Okay, now the first mistake I made here was adding the surfactant phase into the emulsion phase. Now let me explain why this is a mistake. Because the emulsion is oil in water emulsion. Now I should have put the emulsion phase into the surfactant phase so that it stays thick. As you can see, our surfactant phase has gelled up so beautifully and it's clearing out, but because I keep moving it around, it's still creating bubbles. But this is also a beautiful gel cleanser on its own. Now like I said earlier, because this surfactant, the emulsion is oil in water emulsion, I should have put the emulsion phase into the surfactant phase, which is the water phase, right? But I didn't do that. Instead, I put the surfactant phase into the oil phase, which broke the formula or broke the product. Okay, so that's one problem, but I'm going to show you how I fixed it in the towards the end of the video, so just keep on watching. Now after pouring my surfactant phase into my emulsion phase, the product was doing fine, but as I continued to mix it, it started thinning out. Okay, and like I said earlier, I've explained why this happened. It started thinning out, and I thought, okay, let me check the pH and see, maybe it's the pH that is thrown off. But even after I checked the pH was around 6 when I checked it. But you want to make sure your final product is around 5.5. Okay, but the pH was around 6, so I brought it down to 5.5, 5.6, but it still didn't budge. Okay, so I then went ahead to perform my little magic that I'm going to talk about now. Now, as a skincare formulator, it is important for you to know your ingredients, know the science behind formulation. I keep saying this, I keep emphasizing it. Don't just rely on, things that you see on YouTube and stuff. Yes, we give you good educational content, especially my page, my channel. But you want to make sure that if you are going to be making this as a career, you want to start making skincare products to sell, you have to go and make sure you are getting proper knowledge about skincare. If I didn't have the proper knowledge, I wouldn't have been able to salvage this situation. Now, after everything, I went ahead to put my preservative, and then after that, I decided to use HPMC 100K. Okay, after doing that, this is what we have. See how thick and jelly it has become. Now what I used is called hydroxyprolyl methyl cellulose. Okay, it is a water soluble ionic cellulose derived thickener. It is high purity grade that performs especially well in surfactant system. It functions as a stable thickener with foam enhancing properties and a bubble structure. Okay, it is also very good as a co-suspending agent and co-emulsifier in your products. I'm probably going to do another video, maybe a scrub using this product, so you understand what I'm saying. So this is what I used to thicken up my product, and I got a beautiful finished product. Now, I know that it's been a while since we did videos like this, and I'm very grateful to every single one who has stayed subscribed even with my inconsistencies. I've been struggling with a lot of health issues, but I'm fine now. I had surgery recently and I'm getting better. I will come on here and talk about all of that later, but I want to say a very big thank you, and I want to let you know that my health is back. I feel like a brand new person, and I'm going to start posting a lot of videos on here. Now, another thing why I wasn't posting a lot of how-to videos was because, ingredients are so expensive these days, and making these products back to back with nobody using them, it just didn't make sense. So now that my son is about 13, he can now use my products. He can use, some of the products that I make. I'm going to start doing a lot of products back to back. So if I do moisturizers, he can always use it. It's not going to go to waste and all of that. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you for watching up to this extent. Thank you for, buying my ebooks. By the way, we have a lot of new ebooks. So I think I'm going to talk about them in my next video, which will be next week. So please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you're just seeing this video for the first time, my name is Sele Kalio, and I create YouTube videos on DIY skincare products, the science behind skincare and all of that. So if you like to learn more and you want to see more of my videos, please take this time to subscribe down below. Turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post a new video, and just interact with my content. We have a lot of educational videos on my channel. Just go on there and watch it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.